Guys, could what I'm hearing about Asake, could it be true? This follow-up video is a reaction to what is published in the Punch newspapers, where the video, the family urges Asake to support his ailing father and acknowledge his daughter. Now here, the story says the family of Afrobeat superstar Asake has finally spoken out amid the ongoing controversy involving the singer and the man Fatai Odunsi, who claims to be his father. The controversy erupted after a viral video surfaced showing Odunsi appealing to the public for financial assistance. He said he has been battling stroke since 2022 and that Asake ignored his calls despite his deteriorating condition. In response, Asake addressed the issue in a cryptic yet emotional message shared on TikTok. In Yoruba, he said, "You can't please anybody, you can't please the world, but everything you are doing, just do it for God." Asake says, "My father wants to cajole me. I have sent so much money to him. I have struggled so many years, but they want to make life tire for me." Now, it is also news that Asake is saying here that he has sent so much money to him and he has struggled many years. But let's leave that aside. We'll come back to it. Amidst this whole controversy going on, Asake's family has broken their silence. They are not addressing the allegation. They are not only addressing the allegation according to Punch, but they are also accusing the singer of neglecting his daughter Zinat and her mother. They urge Asake to take responsibility of his father's welfare and express willingness to conduct DNA tests to determine the paternity of the 11-year-old Zinat. Now, the woman in the video is making a direct appeal, but I listened to that video. I don't think that is an appeal. The woman was speaking as somebody talking authoritatively. She said, "I'm begging you, Ololade, Mr. Money, you should come and do the needful. I'm begging you, Ololade, Mr. Money. Even Nigerians donate 10 billion to this man. 1 billion from Asake will make him happier. Please take care of your father. If you don't want to support him directly, buy him a house in Asake where he can rent to survive." This is actually okay. In this Asake, you can see 40 million, 50 million that you can build. A house of 40 million, 50 million that you can build, that this man can be collecting rent. Also, if you are in doubt about Zinat, the mother has agreed to a DNA test. You know, it is said here that the woman is begging Ololade. But what I see, what I hear, I am a Yoruba speaker. That doesn't appear like begging. Even Yoruba says, when you say sorry, sorry can be very moderate and can be humbly said. And sorry can be said, offhand. Pelela koulabo. Now, the way this woman was talking, can you hear? It doesn't appear to me that she is appealing. She sounded, although she sounds to be like, it sounds like she is the mouthpiece of the family, but it sounds like an entitlement thing. It sounds like, even though it's not authoritative, but they are saying, come and buy a 40 million, 50 million house. Here it's in. You can see 40 million, 50 million house that you can build. Can you see? 40 million is not the cost of building the house from scratch. Can you imagine? 40 million is the cost of buying maybe a old house, a dilapidated building, or a weak building in Asake. He will now begin to build that building from the scratch. So by the time he's done with that house, it will take several millions more. Can you look at that? Can you see that? They are not even saying, okay, he should at least provide accommodation for him, which could have been a good idea. Maybe rent a house. Can you see probably why this is Asake himself is running? They are making a demand, placing a demand and telling him what to do. They are not even saying, go and get him a small bungalow in the outskirts of Mo. With that 40 million, 50 million they are saying. With 20 million in some parts of these Lagos, remote areas, that will even help that man to heal. Asake is central Lagos. Anyone that knows Lagos very well, all those Idumota, all those Balogun, all those Mandilas, that kind of area, that is Asake. Do you understand? So, and all the extension, all this left side of Marina, if you are going towards Victoria Island, that is Asake. Nnamdi Azikiwe up to Jankara, all those connect area. they want Asake to come and build a house for a man who is sick in that place. Minimum of buying the house, minimum amount is 40 to 50 million. It is actually this entitlement mentality, and also the fact that they are revealing to the world now Asake has an 11-year-old child. And I looked it up. How old is Asake himself? If I gathered is 30 years from online, okay, my online search. If that is true, if he has an 11-year-old child, I'm not judging him. I'm just stating the facts here. Judge not. He had this child at the age of 19. And now, if that age of 30 is not football age, if that is his real age, he had a child rather early when he was still a teenager. If a girl has a child as a teenager, it's a struggle, not to talk of a boy. Now, they are saying that he did not take care of his daughter. He has abandoned the daughter and the mother, and that the mother is willing to do a DNA test. That is, if Asake is in doubt, the paternity can be determined because the mother is willing to surrender herself for maternity. Is it whatever? No, to surrender the child for paternity test. Now, what people are saying, Ohone says African mentality is always about entitlement. Someone who is older than him is still working in Europe. And besides, if you reason well, now gogoro and womanizing of a teen, the man used this younger age to do, while without proper caring for his child. That is what Ogone is saying. That is, this, or whether it is Ogone, I don't know, that this man must have been womanizing and drinking all about. Ashake's mate is still hustling in Europe, but now this man that spent his time drinking gogoro and chasing women now wants Asake to come and care for him. Critiquing says, now family go tell me what to do with my money. That one also got me, because the way these people are talking, probably that's why Asake is running from them. All right. This matter requires wisdom now. And what I started with is that I'm not sure, is this a prank? It doesn't look like a prank. Is this a publicity stunt? Let me take that back. Not prank. What I mean to say is publicity stunts, because for these celebrities and people in the limelight, bad publicity is good publicity for them. It drives them. For example, yesterday when I wanted to do a video on Asake, I'm not used to all this street music. I had to go into his channel. I know the flavor of that music. I had to sing, to look at the lyrics. So I played it. So that's a stream for him. You see, now Capacity said, Omo, I don't like this. I don't know that. He said, I don't diss Asake useless like this. Or maybe he wanted to say he doesn't know Asake is this useless. Regardless, no matter what, God don't bless you. Take care of your parent. Now, someone says that, okay, when the disconnection happens, see people are struggling to build their vision. Most family members will not support and stand with you, but when you are suddenly successful, they want to take the first place in your life. That's the problem here. From Olabi Steve. I also agree with Steve Olabi. Guys, Asake, you have to rise up quickly and put your thinking cap on and clean up this mess. If this is your own publicity stunt, this is not a nice one at all. And if these issues are true, if it is not a setup, you need to go and take responsibility of your daughter. Nobody should tell you what to do. I'm not telling you about the 40-50 million thing they are telling you to do, but have mercy on your father, which was what I used to conclude my earlier video on this. Take pity on him, have mercy on your father, and see how you can manage the treatment thing. I don't understand this aspect that the family is demanding you to build a house at the heart of Lagos for a man who is sick and should be recuperating in the quiet countryside. But for your daughter, if your father abandoned you, it shouldn't be a family or generational curse. Try and rise up to the occasion and take care of your daughter. It doesn't look like this story is going to go away very soon. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, and please subscribe to my channel. See you. Bye.